In this tutorial in Microsoft Excel, we're going to look at how to export an entire workbook into a PDF document. You may already know how to do that with a single worksheet, but what if you want to take 2 or 3 or 4 tabs in your document, like I have here, and export all or some of them collectively to a single PDF file? I'd like to show you how to do that in this exercise. In Excel 2016, you simply click on File, and then you click on Export. In earlier versions, you may have to click on something called Save and Send. And then I'm going to click on Create PDF XPS Document, and then I'll click on the button. It'll give me a place to store them and a name, but now I'm going to go to Options first. I click on Options, and I can click on Entire Workbook. So that will export every single worksheet in my workbook. And I've got a name. I think I'll click on OK, but I'm going to rename the export Junk, so I'm sure I delete it in a moment. I'll click on Publish. And then you have a timer, and then it's done. So I'll show you what the results were as I minimize my Acrobat screen here. Here's page 1. Page 2 just contains one word, one line. Page 3, and then page 4, and page 5 is a chart. And so it preserves landscape or portrait orientation, whichever fits that particular page. Nice feature. Now let me show you one other variation of it. Let's go back to File, and again in my copy it's Export, some may be Save and Send. Then I'll create the PDF XPS, click on the button. Now this time for Options, I'll call this Junk 2, and for Options this time I'm going to make it different. I'm going to do entire workbook, but I'm also going to control the pages. Let's say I want to print from page 2, which is the second page of the first worksheet, all the way to page 5. So I'm going to skip the first page, basically, of all the pages of all the worksheets, and I'll click on OK. Now to do this, you have to know how many pages you have in your document. So I'll do that, and click on Publish. And again, it will give me a time frame. But then if I drag my PDF back onto the screen, the first page I have here is actually the second page of my first sheet. And then it moves to the second sheet, sheet number 2, which contains this information here. I'll verify that by clicking on the tab. There it is. And then we'll move back to my PDF document. And then we go to page number 3, which is just yes, no, and page 4, which is my chart. And I said to page 5, but since there wasn't one, it just printed as many as it could find. And so that's how you simply take not only a worksheet, but a workbook and print all or part of it, export it to a PDF file, one single file.